Buenos dias.
Good morning. Welcome to Barcelona, Spain.
We're back.
Yeah. So we're going to grab some breakfast, and we are just going to head off for some semi-freeform wanders. We'll see what happens. We have a loose plan for the day.
Curious to see how it works, because I think some people are disembarking today, and then we get new people later. And I think we have to do transit stuff if you get off, but no one's explained any of that. So we're going to try and figure that out and let you guys know how that works.
We're going to learn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that all three ports on this itinerary are back-to-backy day type ports. So interesting.
Yep.
Let's get it.
Let's do it.
Well, let's try l'oliveto for breakfast. So it's open seating, buffet style. So I got eggs, sausage, potatoes. I don't think anything else is hiding here under my meat and cheese. Chocolate croissant jelly donut. Okay. And you do get water by the glass included here, I guess because it's considered a buffet type option, so no need to purchase water unless you want to. And now out we go. Now we've got a proper skywalk there with the exit on deck 6 today. Back on board time is 5:30 for a 6 o'clock departure. There's our shuttle buses and taxi stand. We will join the taxi rank and get ourselves over to Plaza de Catalunya. We have arrived, so we have a little bit of time before we meet for our tour. Now, you know what else is over here near Plaza de Catalunya? It's Primark. Okay. And we're back. So we have booked a 2-hour gratuity-based walking tour around Barcelona with Barkeno Tours. And our meeting spot is here in front of Urban Outfitters. We'll be looking for a pink umbrella, but of course we are early. Pink umbrellas have been espied. So we're all checked in and we have received these cards. It was €1.50 for each of these cards, and we will be trading these in for an audio guide at the beginning of the tour.
But I think it's great that they have the audio guide, because sometimes on these bigger tours when you're walking you can't hear all the information, and I do want to learn about the places that I'm visiting while taking pictures. So win-win.
They've got a very compact piece that you put on your ear to do your listening, so of course we're not really going to get too much in the way of narration. I'll have to try to regurgitate facts as best I can while listening and keeping up.
We will end in Santa Maria del Mar. It's in Born neighborhood, Born district. Beautiful area of the city.
Well, hey again, Primark. Anyway, we're starting with La Rambla. This is the bustling shopping street where we did spend some time last we were here. We took an unvlogged shopping day all up and down this zone. Yeah, it runs all the way from the plaza, sort of cuts the city in half, all the way down to the old port area. Oh, a famous fountain over here to the side. You can just roll up there and get some water. Oh, the Barcelona Football Club gathers around this fountain to celebrate their victories. But I guess this whole area used to be, well, he said a river, but also a medieval wall used to run through the city here. But they say the more you drink the water from the fountain, the more you will fall in love with Barcelona. Oh yeah, people can fill up bottles. We should have brought our bottles. So a little bit further along La Rambla, and then we will turn and head over toward the Gothic Quarter. So these openings were locations of the gates through the medieval walls. And this company offers tours in either English or Spanish. It's an old Roman cemetery.
First founded by the Romans.
Look at our dose of history about Augustus and the colonization period. So this was a cemetery for the lower class. I think he said they found a total of 3 Roman cemeteries. So this is one of the 3. Looks like it's connected to the History Museum over there. They also have the world's #1 Indian vegetarian restaurant chain. What? Man, we are seeing all kinds of chocolates and jewelry and goodies on this street. Funny, our guide said, be careful where you stand. Don't be too close to the walls or the roof overhangs because the pigeons like to hang out up there, and then, surprise! This is the focal point of this zone. Wow. It's a Church of St. Mary of the Pine. Well, I see this square is called Place of the Pine, and there is a pine, appropriately enough. So we'll get a little history of the Catalan Gothic architecture. Giant stained glass window up there at the top, covered from the outside. Oh, we look in this direction. That's too hot for YouTube. Oh, wait a minute. That's a statue, so that makes it art, right? Walk away from the church a little bit so we can turn around and get a good view. Oh, I see. We're getting a gander at the gargoyles up at the top. We've got a giant, austere tower, as he described it, with the bells still at the top. Sucks! Oh, this is what is left of the Roman wall here beside this building. So we'll be crossing and sort of going up a little bit of a slope because the original Roman city was built on a hill. So this area is El Cal, which was the old Jewish quarter. A lot of history of persecution. It's not really a Jewish quarter anymore. I think that was the 12th to the 14th century. Oh, these are some narrow streets. Well, we've got the entrance to an old synagogue over here that goes down and underground. Oh, we will say goodbye to the small streets for now, out into this gorgeous square. St. James Square, and this is the City Hall. The square was built sometime in the 19th century, I think he said. We've got the Spanish flag on the left and the Catalan flag on the right. We made our way around to the side of the City Hall now to check out a cool door and some architecture. We've got more gargoyles over here. The one in the middle is a human-shaped gargoyle. Well, this little platform was for when the folks rode up on their horse. It would give them an area they could sort of step off, dismount, and come down the little steps. I guess this is the remains of the ancient Roman temple.
They produce very good wines. There to the right side.
Oh, we are able to explore.
3 minutes.
Okay, just a few minutes to peek. I think he said there were just a few original columns left to see in here. Well, let's see how much we can take in from this close of a distance. So yeah, 4 columns. So connected to Augustus in the Roman times. Now our guide is from Italy, so we're asking him for some tips of when we're going to be stopping in Savona here day after tomorrow. Funny. Now we're close to the Cathedral of Barcelona over here, as we can hear. Now, not to be confused with La Sagrada Familia, which we saw last time we were here. Some of the architecture looks similar, though. This is the back side, but it sounds like we'll be able to walk around and get a few angles. Oh, this is a cloister. We have some more pieces of Roman walls we can wander over here and see. Oh, we've turned the corner and we can see a 100-year-old bridge. Oh, apparently our guide was not planning to come over and look at the bridge, but somebody in the group really wanted to, so he's more than happy to oblige. I guess there is a legend that if you walk backwards under the bridge and make a wish, your wish will come true. That seems dangerous with this many people around. You're going to bump into somebody. Now, looking under the bridge, we can see, oh, there's a symbol of a skull with a dagger. So, that seems like bad luck if I walk under that. Now we'll carry on with our intended route. They had vendors selling clickers and bird noisemakers and all sorts of stuff back there. If only they had an elephant noisemaker. Oh, wait, that's me. we can see a little bit back of the part of the cathedral sticking up back there that made us think a little more of Gaudí, even though I don't know that Gaudí had anything to do with this cathedral. Possible, but I don't know for sure. Ah, this is a part of the wall we've come to see. I guess they patched it up a little bit, but essentially the original Roman wall.
More than 70 towers to protect the city.
Oh, 4 of these towers actually belong to the ancient Roman wall. Somebody asked if the top of this wall was any sort of aqueduct system, because you can kind of see a cutout place in it. Apparently it was not, but they did have an aqueduct system here somewhere else. Now we're going to sneak over here and get the classic front view of the cathedral. So let's do some architecture appreciation. Well, we got music happening in the background. People are blowing bubbles. Somebody just walked by me with a clown wig on. It's fascinating. From this angle, we can sneak a peek and see what the sort of original facade used to look like there, the darker part. We're going to walk through this building to get to the Plaza del Rey. Well, if we look straight up, we get a view of a very detailed wooden roof. This is one of our last stops. It's very quiet out here. We have almost the whole place to ourselves. Just 16 in our group today. Plaza del Rey.
Ferdinand, King of Aragon, so the king that ruled over this part of Spain, the eastern part of Spain.
Now we'll cut over to the Born neighborhood or district. They've got a Happy Socks shop, but I think we are here for what lies ahead. See if we can adjust the lighting a little bit. That's better. Santa Maria del Mar. We've had to walk a good bit away from it. Oh, I still can't quite get it all in one frame. There, we step back just a hair, but I believe this is the ending point of the tour today. The most beautiful medieval church in Barcelona, according to our guide. There's a Netflix show about this church. Oh, a show based on a book called The Cathedral of the Sea.
It's not a cathedral. We've seen the cathedral. It's the other one.
Oh, headsets have been returned. We have gratuitized and now free wanders. Stroopwafel Land. All right, we might have to wait till we get on our next ship there for Holland America, of course. While we're passing by the entrance to this basilica, we might as well jump in there. So €5 for a basic interior visit or €10 for a complete visit, which includes the rooftop. Let's work our way around the various chapels. I'm assuming this is a hats off type situation, and we'll try to keep our voice down. Our guide said the inside of this one was worth a visit for sure. Yeah, it said something about admission to the crypts. I guess that might be this unit. Ooh. Stay up top for now. We'll grab a seat here in the pews and rest our legs for a little bit. I guess they're doing some cleaning or restoration in this one chapel. We'll continue making our way around the back side here. There's another structure on this side, but this one has a sign that says, "Hey, crypt," and the door is open, so that is a good sign. Well, they've got a TV and some seating down here where you can learn some stuff, which is not right now. There's the first door that we saw that is closed. And there we have our tour of the crypts. I don't think we're really supposed to open these doors down here or anything, so. Oh, I had just come up here to look at this model and all of a sudden the lights went off. It looks like if you put a €1 coin in, it triggers the lights to turn on. So there it is, in the dark. Well, let's jump out here and see if we can find some lunch maybe. So I think we are in the mood for tapas. We have hopped on the Google and found a couple of contenders. Let's peek at Calabrasa. Like they have the menu posted outside so we can kind of make a decision. Well, they got a little flashy disco show happening at the bottom there, but so they've got Spanish, French, English, all kinds of languages on the menu. Now this is one that our guide recommended to us, which is Bormuth. Let's see what they've got going on. There is the English menu here. This is more like the type of food I was thinking of. I think we found a winner. So we'll head upstairs. We have found a nice little indoor nook. Let's see what kind of foods we can come up with. Oh, I guess there's a QR code possibly for some menu grabbing. Now, one thing this area is known for is cava, which is a sparkling wine. It's special to this region, and we've just ordered some. So, tapas and cava incoming. Round one, we have a variety of olives, and of course, there is the cava.
So I'm very excited because I'm a huge fan of like sparkling wine, and this is what you have to get when you are in this region because it's known for it. So it smells so good. It is so good. It's light and kind of almost apple-y, which I'm sure there's no apples in it, but that's what I kind of think of. And it's nice and chilly. I love it. Cheers.
I was going to take the bottle out and try to show it, but they put it in this handy little chilling bag, and I'm not graceful enough to get it out of there without tearing something up. So there's what the top of the bottle looks like. Now, even me, as a person who doesn't generally enjoy a lot of olives, is enjoying these. They are marinated, and they're sort of tomatoey, which is funny because I'm also not a giant fan of tomato. It's like I eat them, but they're not my preference. But this is delightful. Round two, everything else has arrived, so we asked if we could have some bread to go with the olives. These are codfish fritters, 4 pieces per order. We've got croquettes. We did 2 chicken, 2 ham. Spanish omelet, with more like tomatoey bread. And this, I had read reviews. It is breaded and fried eggplant or aubergine with honey, and it gets rave reviews on the internet machine. So there we go. Wow. Oh gosh, they also brought the special ham and the manchego cheese, because to be fair, we didn't order the Spanish omelet. I think they brought it by mistake. This is what we ordered instead, but they brought us both. That is giant manchego. I've also decided to dip into the cider family. They've got Galipette, which I think is a French cider, and you can either choose Brut or Biologique, which is a little sweeter. I've gone Brut. So, favorite snack of the table?
Aubergine with honey, which is the eggplant with honey, which I would call more like molasses, but it's lightly fried and crispy and magic. I don't know what they did to it, but it was one of the best things I've ever eaten. I would highly recommend if you come here, do not miss that as an option because it's so good. He even said it was like what they're known for, so get it. Yeah.
Well, we got a little end of meal surprise that we didn't even order. It is white and it smells of cinnamon. He said, guess what it is? I said, well, if this was Mexico, I would say horchata. He said, it's not quite horchata, so maybe a version or something similar that they do in Spain or the Catalan region. Oh, boozy. Oozy. Okay, I'm not sure. We'll have to see if we can find out what this is, or maybe you know. What is boozy horchata in Spain? Oh my gosh, okay, we are full and happy. So now it's about a 3-mile roll back to the ship, and I think we're gonna just walk it back. Why not?
Life is about balance. You eat and drink very well, and then you exercise it off. So stinking good.
That's it, now we pay the penalty. Well, we found our major exercise for the day is going to be climbing up and over this bridge back to the port. Whoa! Oh, we can see all the way to La Sagrada Familia from up here.
Worth it.
So top of the world, we can see Silver Ray right there at Terminal A. Where the heck is our ship? Oh, all the way down at Terminal E. As in egads, we've got a ways to go. All right, let's keep a strolling.
Come on.
Well, hello there, Costa Toscana. Nice to see you again.
We did it.
We have to get up here to the building, but we've basically done it.
We're like 3 miles exactly.
Well, they had 2 choices, one for guests checking in today and one for guests in transit. We got to breeze right on through as transit guests. Nice. España. We have come back to the cabin to find a towel friend, or maybe it could be considered 2 towel friends, little swans in a nest on the bed. They don't do paper copies of schedules that we found, so just the towel friends. Well, some time has passed and we are rolling right into dinner. Let's get that sock footage going. It's dining room time. 45 minutes on dinner tonight. Goodness gracious. I got the tunes in the Carlsberg as we roll past the shops. We're going to come evaluate this Coliseum area to see if we can catch the early show. We have come up to deck 8 here at the top of the Coliseum, so we are going to get a little bit of an overhead view looking down to about partial stage view. They've sunk the middle of the stage to assemble some things and bring them up, I guess. That's cool to see. Whoa, okay, that is a lot of setup indeed. They brought the stuff up to floor level.
We kindly ask you not to use the flash of your cameras and cell phones. Thanks for your cooperation.
Boom.
Sarah.
Good night. Cabin time is here.
We're ready for bed.
We have got to throw it back and talk about our day. So, gratuity-based walking tour with Barkeno Tours.
It was amazing. I like that we were learning more about like the local side of Barcelona, because we've done like the very touristy things and there's lots to do, but like the ancient Roman history that's there and just some of the buildings that he showed us, and like, I don't know, it was just amazing to learn about all that and just kind of see locals in action. And I like that kind of stuff when you go somewhere. I feel like that's something everybody should do.
True, and last time we got out of town to see Montserrat, we did see Sagrada Familia from the outside, which we still need an inside visit there.
And Parkway.
We'll try to put that on another trip.
For sure.
And then we found some food and drink. Woo.
Oh my gosh. And that was his suggestion. He says he goes there with his friends all the time, and it did not disappoint. The highlight, I think we probably covered it, it was the eggplant or aubergine. It's lightly fried with honey, but I think it's more like a molasses. And cava, sparkling wine. Yummy. It was all good, though.
Yeah, so great day overall. I'm just reminiscing about that aubergine.
And then we walked a lot.
We did. So,
but it was great exercise and a beautiful day.
Yeah, let's fill in that gap. We walked for 3 miles back to the ship, hit the cabin, did some work, took a nap, and barely woke up in time to really get ready quick and run to dinner.
We never take a nap. We were exhausted, but we've been going like for a while now, so yeah.
So, okay, let's skip dinner for now. We'll come back to that.
Okay.
Yeah, showtime at the Coliseum. Now, I do have to say, the Coliseum is not an ideal spot necessarily for viewing shows unless you get there real early.
Yeah, it's a great venue. The mechanics of the stage floor are super cool, and what they can do with the aerialists and things are awesome, but the sighting is like 25%, maybe have a good view. And then like the nicest seats right in the front, they block them off.
Oh, yeah, for the
Because,
shows.
it's too close to the stage, so understandably so.
But good shows overall. I love a
so
good,
good.
colorful, artsy show where I don't know what's going on half the time. It is great.
I think I understood this one a little bit more, and the acrobatics were great. The dancing is not easy steps either. I'm super impressed with all the moves and so in sync, and the singing and the song choices were really great too.
Bye, bye, bye.
They did not sing that.
No, but it's in sync. All right, let me get our dinner pictures up here, and then we will go to bed. So you started off, with a seafood surprise.
I don't exactly know what it was called, but it was all types of seafood: mussels, clams, shrimp, types of fish, calamari, in a light cooked preparation, I guess.
Okay.
It's not raw, but it was very good. Everything I had, and that balsamic that's on the plate was amazing. It was really nice to pair it with it.
I got the savory cheesecake with truffle. Now, the truffle was very light, but truffle is an expensive ingredient, so I get it. It was very, cream cheesy, cream cheesy yum. I am a cream cheese fan, so I enjoyed it. You took a bite, and I feel like it was too cream cheesy for you.
For me, I'm not a big cheese person. He's my cheesy one.
If you're a big cheese like me, you would probably like it, but only if you like eating big mouthfuls of cream cheese, which I do. There is your soup with nice dark croutons.
Yeah, tomato soup with cream or creme fraiche, something like that, and then the croutons, which I didn't even realize were on the plate until Jay's like, "Hey, there's your croutons."
I was like, they look great in the picture, but you totally couldn't see them.
The flavor of the soup was really good. You have to let those croutons soak a lot because they are very firm otherwise, but it was really delicious.
I ended up getting the squares because I did not know what the heck a square was going to be. Turns out it's like a ravioli. So it had a pork, and I don't even know what was in this. I kept saying, oh man, it's so rich and beefy. I don't think there was beef in the dish, but it had that savoriness.
You said boar.
Unctuousness. Yeah, there was wild boar.
I don't know that it was boar.
It was not boring at all, but yeah, pasta was cooked fantastically, and the flavors, yum. Speaking of yum, there's a chicken leg.
The barbecue chicken leg. I was like, that sounds simple and easy. With mashed potatoes with bell peppers on top. So the chicken was really good. It had almost like a wine reduction that it was basted in because it was a very heavy sauce. And the potatoes were not my favorite because when you cook bell peppers, they get a different flavor and they kind of baked them right on top. I like bell peppers, but it did something strange to the potato taste overall. Otherwise, lovely.
Nice. Now, I got I think it was a pork cutlet. I did not know that it was stuffed with ham and cheese. So, like my chicken cordon bleu yesterday, I was surprised this time when I cut into it and found that. Great flavors overall, though. I had some nice little potatoes under there. There were artichokes, which were, I don't know, they were very briny, but I guess that helps with a fried dish, kind of bring some oomph to it. Yum. I love when stuff is stuffed with stuff, and if that's cheese, You got the no-sugar dessert.
This is the semolina tart with, I think it's blackberries. It's a berry type of sauce.
Was it very good?
It was very good. And a light cream. This was amazing. The crust was light and flaky. You could cut right through it. Their non-sugar added desserts have been amazing. The 2 nights I've had them so far.
Both of them.
Yeah.
I got the yuzu something, lots of word passion fruit. There's meringues on top. It had a cakey layer on the bottom, and it had a cookie on the bottom. So very tart and tangy. The meringues were very sweet, I guess, to counteract that. But if you love sour, citrus, good meal overall, though.
Yeah.
I had fun.
Me too. It was good.
Y'all, we're going to bed.
So tired.
Sea day tomorrow, so we will see you on that day.
See you tomorrow.
Good night.
Bye.